Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. The Lazio fans are out in force, the atmosphere crackling, passions are high. How could this not be inspiring for all those down there in light blue? There's the whistle, and here we go. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Matheus Cunha, Kimmich. Tchouameni wins the duel this time. Looking for the run. Pass is just off target. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well timed, excellent interception. And they can counter here. Caught offside that time. Look at the space here. Nice interception, well timed. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural...
Shot a goal! It's loose now. Oh, he's been... And one more try!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just eases him off the ball. Matheus Cunha. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Bellingham. Marco, and here's Haaland. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Big chance, decent hit. Goal, Lazio! And Lazio score first. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that could set him on his way. Now, can he finish? They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's in a good position here. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. And that is expertly dealt with. Lazio have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And he cuts out the supply. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Has a look and plays it forward. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Now it's Haaland. Works it forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Matches Cunha. Very nicely done. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Aubameyang. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away. And he's gone backward here.
That's good defensive concentration.
And they've got rid. More and more pressure on the ball here. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And he's had it nicked away. Can he latch on to this? Alexander-Arnold. Haaland! And that certainly packed a punch. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. That looks a good ball through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Lazio clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mbappe. Matheus Cunha. There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Lazio are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Lazio ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. Bellingham.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Oh, such a clever touch.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Again, he scores! The second half off to a spectacular start.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Another pass just keeps it. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's onside. It's a goal kick. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems...
There's the shot! Llorente. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
60 minutes played. Haaland.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Aubameyang.
Aubameyang really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a sweet ball, that. He's found a way through. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. He's fizzed it forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shot could... And the finish! Goal! Lazio! And they're back in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well,
this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Iran showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach. Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Pedri. He's picked his way through. No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
He's got the shot away! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
David fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
This is their second corner of the game. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. Pedri. Now there's a chance! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And there's the hit! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
All hands on deck for this one. Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Rodrigo certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And it's Aubameyang. Tchouameni gets across and deals with it. Nicely weighted ball. David, now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Il quarto uomo indica 6
Can he get
minuti
onto
di
this?
recupero.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's found him in space. Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
David clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Deep into stoppage time. Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Haaland. And it's Aubameyang. Lazio do have a chance to counter here. Always onto this. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! That was a given. It always was.
Well, that defence...
And there goes the final whistle. Lazio have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham, he is through. Can he put it away? He's delivered all right.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the counter is on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Solot.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, he's bustling through here. There's the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Iran with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. Great hit! No, not quite.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Fabian Ruiz, and here's Mbappe. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Delivery from Mbappe, and he's there to get it away. Now he's off and running. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Son Heung-min. Oh, that was vital. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Stood up well to him there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And they win it back again. And he's intervened well there. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, played through for the wide man. It's a mighty effort! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Just eases him off the ball. Fabian Ruiz really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That's been cut out, well played. Kimmich. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! He scores! And they get themselves in front! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment and the damage was all done.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Fabian Ruiz. So he gets big. It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And here's Mbappe. Bellingham deals with that comfortably. Now it's Rodrigo. And he's managed to get free. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Kimmich. Chouameni. That's really well cleared. Iran have it back and can go again.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
That's going to go a long way. Now it's Matheus Cunha. That has not gone well. Oh, good-looking ball. And the half-time whistle goes. Lazio playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rudiger gets over and intercepts. And he was quick to react. Looking for the run. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries a shot! Saliba cuts out the pass. Played back in. That is good alertness.
Might want to be careful there.
Now it's Sorloth. Kimmich. That's a good run he's making there. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Bellingham. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Sorloth. Kimmich. Oh, easy pickings there. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Lazio needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 71.898 spettatori.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! Goal! And they're back in front. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Cambio di giocatori.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Chouameni. Saliba makes the interception. Mbappe.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Kimmich getting this one clear. Haaland. Rudiger. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And that has been cleared. Well, nicely intercepted. Son Heung-min. Oblak gets it away. Bruno Fernandes has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Numero 10, numero 3. Lasciano il campo per il numero 13, il numero 95.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gently done. He's played him through. Now it's Mbappe. Just the goalkeeper. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
He's had a hit! He has done it! Back to within one! Interesting! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
De Jong really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Lazio get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's...
Big chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Lazio have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Mbappe chasing after it.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Oh, the ball, oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
4 extra minutes added on. And that is as far as it goes. Lazio were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice interception, well timed.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Llorente, is a player who's...
Oh, shooting chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Iran with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's got tall.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Trameni with the clearance. It's gone out for a throw-in. That looks a decent ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Saliba tries to clear. Lazio do have a chance to counter here. Now, can they get it back? Aimed beyond the defence. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, it's come loose. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lazio looking to pass their way through. Great chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland is offering a right smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cleared away. Bellingham. And he's there to clear it. Iran have the chance to go the other way. Guardiol wins the duel this time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nil-nil still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
No, he's not getting past him there. He's in a great position. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
30 minutes gone. Fabian Ruiz. And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Short changes him with that pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Now he's off and running. And he's only too happy to take that back. Alexander-Arnold. Kimmich.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Matheus Cunha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's managed to get free. Llorente can get it clear. Out to the right. And he's whipped it across. Keeper's dealt with that. Chouameni. Can he spark a counter here? Bellingham. Oh, and the shot! He's scored! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they must have. Never know when they're beaten. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Lazio head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And that's the second half started. Nicely weighted ball. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Punched away. And they've got a throw. Can he get it through? He might be in here! Tries a shot! And they've got rid. Oh, can he get onto this? Bellingham. Llorente. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Iran look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Alexander-Arnold, played right into his path. Engages and forces him off the ball. Fabian Ruiz. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the...
Great hit! Goal! Lazio! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 71.898
Lazio go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Has a look and place it forward.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Looking for the runner. Well read, and the danger is averted. And the ball shot at goal! He has done it! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Well, they could break here. DiMarco. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Iran get their fourth corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. And he skips past his man. Now it's Mbappe. Lazio are looking to break at pace. Played into space out wide. Mbappe. They get a throw in. And it's been given away. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Alexander-Arnold charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, this looks sharp. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Haaland. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a sweet ball. Can he finish? Yes! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Lazio have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Has a go!
Vardiol.
Could move up a gear here. He's shooting! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe, and he's got the beating of his man. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Lazio have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
Well, we're on the way.
Vardiol. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Vardiol getting this one clear. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bellingham. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Quoc Tuan. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Lazio finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Mbappe. Now it's Solot. Dimarco. Dimarco was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Always onto this. He's shooting! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Haaland. And here's Mbappe. Can he put it away? And for a moment, time stood still. Corner number 3 coming up. Chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Keeper's ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Haaland. Guardiola. Oh, well played. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Half an hour played now. Iran look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And no surprise, that's a booking. Guardiola. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Driving forward. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's had it nicked away. That's a look and place it forward.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Kimmich. Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. He's got away. Delivery from Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe! Mbappe! He scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Great run on the overlap here. Haaland. And he's there to clear it. And the whistle goes for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Guardiola calmly anticipates. Chouameni. Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, great play! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, good-looking ball. And reclaimed it in a trice.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. Surlot. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gets his pass away. Oh, played right into his path. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Haaland. And he cuts out the supply. Kimmich takes control of it and he's on the move. Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Chouameni, now he's off and running. Surlot. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hakimi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Great ball if he can get there. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Mbappe. Brilliantly cut out. Di Marco. Oh no, he's got that wrong. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking for the... There's the hit! That's another chance! It's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 13, numero 23, numero 3, numero 5, numero 15.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Lasciano il campo per
Lazio get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Messi, il numero 11, il numero 21.
Well, that looks a decent ball. That is a brilliant interception.
Iran surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, what a mistake! There's the shot! And yes, it's there! Do not write them off! Back they come! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Nice ball, and he's in here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's having a hit! Lazio couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. The final 5 minutes.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Mosquera. Oh, super find. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. To McAllister.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that has been knocked clear. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 4.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Cambio di giocatori.
Lazio did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Pedri, great defending, strong and determined. Vinicius Junior. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Lazio clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Rodrigo. Pedri! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
McAllister. McAllister. Oh, no joy this time. Bastoni. Out for a throw. Pedri. David. Hits one! Now that is commitment to the cause. And he can clear it away. Goes back. And he's gone looking for safety. It's gone out for a throw-in. Fabian Ruiz. Vinicius Junior. Messi.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
There's the whistle, and the first period of extra time ends on a dramatic note. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? Well, we are already up and running again. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Nicely aimed pass. Saliba cuts it out. Messi, oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's heaved it away. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's being shifted off it. McAllister. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
This is what good chemistry is all about. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, what has happened here? He's found a way through. David tries a shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! That was a given. It always was.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Iran take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Pedri gets into a good position. And that is as far as it goes. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's played him through. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Quoc Tuan. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Out of play for a goal kick. Chouameni, it's a pretty loose pass. Kimmich, well read, nice interception. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Bellingham. Good spot, he's seen the run. Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bellingham. Musiala. Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs...
Bellingham! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Chouameni. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's De Bruyne. Oh, well played, well played. Kimmich. And now the breakaway. Bellingham. Mbappe. Bellingham! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Iran look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams count.
Decent hit! Goal! Lazio! There is the breakthrough!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Rodrigo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Musiala is herring after that one. Hakimi. And he's intervened well there. Bellingham. Mbappe! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Mbappe. Kimmich. Now it's Rodrigo. Half-time getting close now. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bellingham. Bellingham. And it's De Bruyne. That's good vision. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he spark a counter here? And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Lazio leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe is onto this. Musiala. Guardiola. No way through there. Bellingham. Interesting ball. He's been picked out. Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Musiala did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
That has not gone well. Nice ball, and he's in here. Taken back almost a... Oh, shooting chance!
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 8.
Lazio with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 24.
Guardiola attempts a clearance.
Il numero 22.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe gets through on his own. Cleared without hesitation. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper...
He's had a hit! Goal! Just 1 goal in it now. Game on!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Iran get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bellingham. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Rodrigo. Now it's David. A temporary retreat here.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And here's the chance to counter. Well, played right into his path. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he finish? No mistake!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Lazio go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, really well played.
Vinicius Junior. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely aimed pass. Bruno Fernandes. Valverde, Rodrigo, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's dealt with that really well.
Vinicius Junior.
Fabian Ruiz just eases him off the ball. Out to the left it goes. Saliba calmly anticipates. Messi in acres of space out wide.
Saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to get it away. And that is that. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.